When a man leaves the house, sometimes you have to write a Dear John letter. So this morning, I hope you'll indulge me while I read mine to the former House Speaker. Dear John, I've seen you enjoy countless very friendly interviews promoting your New York Times best-selling book where you beat your chest about the crazies that exist in the Republican Party and chide the Tea Party extremists that existed during your tenure on Capitol Hill. Well, here's some tea for you. This was and is your squad. After co-authoring The Contract with America with conservative Trump supporter Newt Gingrich in the 1990s, you kept your contracts with future MAGA hat wearers, championing everything from small government to big business and welfare reform, while the tobacco industry funded many of your political campaigns. And when that Tea Party that you hate so much helped you become House Speaker, you became one of the most verbal opponents against the Affordable Care Act. And in fact, your partisan petulance led to the infamous government shutdown in 2013 because these extremists in your party, as you now call them, refused to pass a budget that funded Obamacare. But yes, please, say more on these crazies and how you're somehow different. 23 million people who now have health care are listening. You've also declared that America is a land of immigration. Well, it's too bad that sentiment was lost on you in 2014 when you aligned with those crazies to block a vote on immigration reform. Oh, and then let's not forget that time in 2007, you voted against expanding services for ex-offenders leaving prison and re-entering public life. And in 1999, you voted against medical marijuana in D.C. In fact, throughout your political career, you were unabashedly and unalterably opposed to any type of marijuana legalization. So you can imagine our surprise when in 2018, you joined the board of Acreage Holdings, an investment company with an established footprint in the cannabis industry. After spending a lifetime criminalizing people for one type of green, you sure were thirsty to get your hands on another type since the legalized cannabis industry reported $10 billion in sales around the time you had that convenient change of heart. And yeah, sure, you played golf with President Obama and you were not impolite like some of your political offspring, but your policies were just as damaging. So now what? We're supposed to pat you on the back because you played Dr. Frankenstein for years and the monster you created has begun to cannibalize the entire country? This is the only Republican Party I've known. And to keep it a buck, it's the only party you love, given that after all your recent and convenient revelations, you still voted for Trump in 2020. Now, I did invite you here in person to address some of these things, but you were not available. And if you think somehow I've gotten you wrong, I certainly welcome you here for a discussion. And look, I know you're a crier, and my intention is not to hurt feelings, but those crocodile tears don't match the ones we've cried for years. So tell your story, sob sad, but the receipts don't leave us with much sympathy.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.